Hello, welcome back to some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We have slain the Swarm. Time to finish exploring his area, because I didn't really
failure is just a step to a success.
spend much time last.
Godspeed.
Oh, cat, don't rub your face on the microphone. What's wrong with you, sir? Hang on. Yeah, so these guys have some garbage. I don't think I really want to pick it up. Got some loot here that I didn't get to loot last time.
I finished here. Is there more?
Touch of Mercy. It's a falchion. Cat. That's a 15 to 20 crit range. That's kind of nutty, huh? +4 and bleed. Ow. Jeez. I don't have anyone who uses a falchion though. Not actually useful.
Something.
Oh, hello. Hello, book. Feng's notes. Alright, whatever. Hello. Me. Pleasure. Another
We
book.
march ahead.
Check these corners for any
I
more
always did what
hidden
was right,
items.
Therefore, I became righteous. Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right?
Shut up,
because
Gilius.
I
No
am
one
righteous?
asked you.
Our path leads on.
Okay. Aha. Secret exit, which
I
is
will guide us.
attached to. This is Jerebeth's room, isn't it? Okay. Well, hey, that's nice because this is the last thing we need to open, I think, and we have a key for it now. Oh wait, it exits
Godspeed.
the area. I'll just take everything. It's okay if I'm heavy. I should be going back to rest probably. Oh wow, I'm just straight up leaving. Well, time to recruit. We take paladins, and then we take obviously our usual. What the hell? There's some angels here. All right, hang on, get out of the way. And then search. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, my son. I think we're using barbarians right now. Pretty sure. Can I buy them again? Oh, I can. Oh. Nice. Have I always been able to double buy those? If so, that's a little bit awkward. Means I've been missing out on a lot of troops. Okay. Let's try to organize here. So I want to get you guys separate. No. How do I separate you? Game. Okay, game doesn't work. Do this. This. Wait, why are those not combining? Hello? Am I toasted? Am I zooted out of my mind? What the heck? Game broken? Paladins. Paladins. 18 power, 91 hit points, 18 AC. They're literally the same. Okay, what the? That was interesting. We got some angels. Oh, they're not even angels. They're just Bovanic divas. Whatever the heck that's supposed to be. Alright, so you guys can be one group, sure, who cares? You guys are one group, and y'all are going to meet up with my main army. So, you guys... Yeah, run over here. Okay, now my secondary army. You don't actually have space for those divas. So that means this group, we actually need to split the divas out. And then the rest of the troops go here. Okay. Guys are just chilling. I guess combine. These are just my leftover units. Hang on. There we go. And then what? We got some quests here. Logistics reform. Every piece of the land that the Crusaders seize from the demons puts additional load on the logistics and supply channels connecting the Crusaders' troops. We're to maintain. Okay, yeah, we get it. We upgraded logistics. Fate of the unholy symbol of Ravagug. We get a hand axe, a battle axe, or a great axe. Honestly, I don't want any of these things. So I guess I take a battle axe, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. It's with the value of 500. The commander came across notes of Zenthirvang. The experiments they describe are horrible, inhuman, a living storm united by a single conscious. The commander can repeat the experiments, but at a very high cost. He will have to expose numerous mortals. Yeah, no, I mean, we're not doing that. Yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. I wish, is there a way to, like, remove it, to delete it? Yeah, let's just keep doing our things. I'd love to do this too. Might buy. How much is it? 1,000? So expensive. I'll wait. No need to rush. Alright, where are we? We're ready to leave then. Wait, I'm sorry. What else got completed before I get lost in the sauce? Okay, we're good. So we're very heavy. A little bit heavier than I even expected. So we drop enough to not be over encumbered. Probably focus on the armor, huh? Full plate's like almost valuable. There we go. Good enough. Alright, where are we? So we just want to head right back to here so we can teleport. Or wait, can I just teleport? Already teleport to the target fort. Oh, so I can't just teleport from anywhere. Oh, that's really good. Teleport back to Dresden, spend a day there, and then come back out. I'm down. Whee! Random encounter, apparently. Yo, what up? Who dis?
Let us press on.
Oh, hey, it's you again. Born Autumn Haze. Were you exhausted, seated on the ground as none other than Fool? He looks up at you in surprise. Vander, expecting to see you. Perhaps my luck hasn't run out just yet. May I ask for your help? Notice a sizable amount of blood pooled by his legs. Belt is tied around one leg below the knee, but that doesn't appear to have stopped the bleed. Walking can wait. We need to help the wounded first. I can take care of him. We'll do a lore nature check. Assess Thorn's wound. Thorn has lost a lot of blood. Judging by the pool around his boot, he should have collapsed into unconsciousness long ago. He must be a truly resilient fighter. And the perception. So much blood. He should have lost all strength and collapsed by now. How odd. Is he really that strong? Thorn's strength has failed him at the worst possible time. He stopped to rest in the middle of an open area, where a deadly arrow may come flying from any direction, and anyone approaching him help will likewise be in danger. What is going on here? I was tracking Kalissa and found her lair not far from here. Again we fought, and again she was able to wound me. She is following my trail here as we speak. I find this all very can't be trusted. An elf seems to have appeared out of thin air. He shoots Thorn a hateful glare. This is a trap. Thorn is an assassin from the Winter Council, and he's come here to kill you. Cat, rub your face on the microphone, sir. Okay. Grabbing his weapon, Ford shouts out forcefully, "Watch out! She's stronger and deadlier than she looks. Slay her before she kills us both." Crap. What are you talking about? His wound is just for show. Unharmed and full of strength. His goal is to lure you here. His goal is to lure you in so his cronies can attack you. I bet they're hiding nearby, waiting for the right moment. Kalissa surveys the seemingly barren landscape. Bush, who's lying to us? Her or our own eyes? Why would Thorn want to kill me? Blooded assassin, said Winter Count. A ball of scumbags dispatches him wherever it needs an inconvenient truth covered up. And as for anyone unlucky enough to learn about such truths that might sully our people's good name, well, he washes it all away with their blood. Ford mutters, his face scrunching up in contempt. Another lie. Will you ever tire of your deceit, cursed wretch? Why did you decide to intervene? You spared me. Let's say I'm repairing my debt. Or do you think that since I'm a drow, nothing, I don't know the meaning of honor? I kind of like this one. Like, this has nothing to do with me. I mean, if she's telling the truth, it matters. But yeah, why is he just laying out in the middle of an area when he knows he's being stalked by someone? I'm gonna believe Kalissa, honestly. This one is the funniest answer. I wish there was like a third option of get even more info before making a decision, but right now it's still just kind of word against word. This one's really funny though. Like, alright, I'm out. Later, idiots. You two solve it yourselves. I don't want to think about it too long. Alright, I'm going to believe in Kalissa. I believe Kalissa. Orn, your deception ends here. Oh, yep, okay, yeah, she was right. I kind of figured. Orn rises to his feet. His movement makes it obvious that his injured leg was nothing more than a ruse. That is a shame. You just believe me, this would have been over more quickly and less painfully. It's unlikely that my associates will grant you an easy death now. Orn, have you gone mad? I was tasked with keeping the secrets of Kalissa, keeping the secrets Kalissa discovered from getting out. Knowing your reputation, I was certain you would otherwise have unearthed them in short order. Therefore, I had no choice but to do this. No one is to blame for this. It's just the way things turned out. Who do you really serve? I serve my people and no one else. An elf is not just a privilege. That I bear with honor, no matter how heavily it may weigh on me at times. Liar. You serve a pack of unscrupulous scumbags, a clique of self-righteous schemers. In order to protect their lies, you murdered the innocent. And then you hide behind words like... Why did you ask for my help with your hunt of Kalissa? Would have preferred not to involve you in this matter, and to put her to death myself. But then then I would have had to kill you as well. But after my first clash with Kalos, I realized I didn't have the strength. Thus, I decided to use you instead, and I provided some motivation. I set up those skirmishes with the drow so that my words would seem more plausible. I regret I had to stoop to such base. But even more, I regret that I was unsuccessful. How could you ally yourself with the drow? Are you a demon worshipper? I did not seek this alliance. It was inevitable. These extreme circumstances forced me to end your life. And Amora also sought your death, so joining forces was mutually beneficial. If things were different, I would be the first to rise up against her, but it just so happens that you've suddenly become a greater threat to my nation than she is. The Winter Council believes that honor is the perfect shield against any accusation of ignominious act. You'll pay for your deception, elf. I'm sorry for having to do this, believe me. Take note. Okay, this is a fight. We're gonna get absolutely wrecked, sir. Just prepare yourself. Ow. Wait, I've been wrecked. Alright. What's your AC looking like? Horned Autumn Haze. You. 31? Alright. No need to do anything crazy. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. He's dead. Yep, that happened. Oh. Ow. Hey, don't kill Kaylasa. We're chill. Okay. Are you exhausting me? I wish you wouldn't. Am I exhausted? God dang it. Okay, hang on. I can touch myself. There we go. Problem solved. I mean, this is probably just a summon some stuff kind of fight. Hey, I heard y'all like demons, right? Y'all are friends with demons? Here, have some demons. I'll just run forward as far as I can, I guess, as well. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you always just 5-foot step and then full round attack whoever. We probably need to try and get them off of Kaylessa so that she can survive.
I will resist.
These guys actually have some AC. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, right. We have the blaster. So anyways, I started blasting.
I'll remove this obstacle.
No, wait, I thought I, oh, what the heck? I clicked the wrong thing? I'm really dumb. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm so dumb. How did I do that? How did I manage to do that?
They'll beg me to stop.
Missed. Okay, you got one. I could touch someone. We don't really need any healing right now. Also, oh yeah. So I was talking to my roommate, right? He's played this game a lot. He's informed me that good and luck are Social's base domains. So I'm just really dumb. For some reason, I thought the luck domain was one I added separately, but I'm just wrong. So I don't have to be scared of using the luck domain because it wasn't a bug. It's just supposed to be. And I'm an idiot. Yeah. So they're gonna get a lot of turns here before I get to play the game, unfortunately. Alright. Nice. More negative levels. Get wrecked, idiots. Here this mag.
Do not hold back.
Bonk. 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 Oh, I'm in. But yeah, so I'm just incorrect. Forward, start shooting Maguses, I guess. Okay. Okay, let's cast the correct spell this time. There we go. That's a lot better damage. You just keep 5-foot stepping and 4-round attacking, eh?
I'll rip you apart!
Nice. You know what? Let's start slapping too. There you go. Get slapped. And we just got all these ranged units. Bonk. Oh, -4 levels. That's just tragic, ain't it? Hate to see that. Can I charge this one? I can. Slapped. Okay. Not in range to 4-round attack, so I'll just walk through a normal attack. Alright, sure, just do this. Born Autumn Haze. Even in the face of death, Born maintains his melancholic tranquility. I knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threats of nobility that would weave my race into a single glorious nation. Well, at least I do not die in vain. Whose orders were you following? Think that since I'm at death's door, I will reveal the secret to my superiors? Your mistake. I and others like me know how to make our hearts stop beating, or any treacherous words can speak. I will remain loyal to the end. Aren't you ashamed of what you did? You wouldn't understand. You're not of my people. Just die already, you backstabbing wretch. Ridgel suddenly gives Thorn a quick salute. Upon meeting your gaze, he calmly explains. He may have been an enemy. I have to recognize his commitment. He's a good soldier. Thorn closes his eyes, and a quiet, peaceful breath escapes his lips. His chest stops heaving, and the fingers he had wrapped around his weapon go limp. There's a bitterness in Kaelus's voice. And managed to die gracefully, despite being a complete scoundrel. You event letter about Calissa hiding the truth. Okay. And I finally get an explanation as to what just happened. Thorn wasn't a dark hunter. He was just a hunter. He served the Winter Council, a powerful elven organization. It wants me dead because I've learned of a very dark secret. That's why they sent Thorn to kill me. Everyone I could potentially have told about it. Meaning you, soldier. Tell me about yourself, the whole truth. I was born in Keonan, the blessed forests of the elves. I was different back then, fair and noble, but no matter how beautiful and fair Keonan was, it had its share of injustice and crimes committed with impunity. And I never could stand crimes going unpunished. I joined the Sunset Wasps, a secret sect of vigilantes dedicated to Calistria. Goddess of lust and revenge, who takes on many faces guises she's held equal high regard by elves. Interesting. By night, we would bring justice to those whom the law had failed to punish. Liars, traitors, molesters, murderers. But the further we went, the more our doubts grew. We asked ourselves, how reliable was the information we were getting? Had there been any mistakes? Alas, it was too late. The whole time we were puppets in the hand of a priestess of Discari by the name of Enamora. That monster had been toying with us, using us to kill innocents. The wasp was revealed to be a locust. And we were unmasked as criminals, outcasts. We were wanted and we had nowhere to turn. The only option would have been the need to Enamora, promised us protection. I was the only one who refused, but I was captured and taken by force. Then, under Enamora's watchful eye, our apprenticeship began. We did dark, horrible things, bathing in violence and spite, self included. I did them too. At first, I was controlled by magic. Then they broke me. And the dark fate, the curse of our people, took us one by one, until it finally embraced me as well. When I saw the monster I had become, I mustered what remained of my will and fled. I wanted to tell everyone the truth, to tell them how we were caught in the demon's trap, let the world know about the dark fate. But Enamora's hunters, my former comrades, they came for me. They weren't the only ones. Tell me more about Adamora. He's a true drow. One who's never a mortal elf. And even among drow, she's a dangerous monster. The deadliest of Discari's servants. Fear her. Her flesh nurses swarms of terrifying creatures in her mind. I've learned the danger of her guile firsthand. Winter Council. What sort of organization is it? The council's a legend, but few doubt its existence. Said to be a clique of influential elves of Keonan. A mysterious group that watches over the interests of mankind, protecting them by any means necessary. Murder, espionage, blackmail, no tool is excessive for them if the reputation and honor of the elven name are at stake. When I decided to tell the world about the Dark Fate, bane of our kind, I signed my own death warrant in the eyes of the Dark Council. They don't want elves to be tarnished by their association with ignoble drow. They're too scared of being held responsible for the crimes of their dark cousins. It's better to hide the dangerous truth and destroy everyone who knows it. What is the Dark Fate? It's been assumed since time immemorial that drow are either a degenerate branch of our kind, or abhorrent perversion, a mockery fostered by the dark gods. The truth is that the chasm between the elves and drow is much smaller than you might think. Any elf can become a drow, absolutely anyone. When an elf commits unthinkable evil, letting darkness into their heart, they may one day transform. The Dark Fate is a state of the soul of unrepentant malefactor who detests the light. An elf like that is no different from a drow. Both are, with appearance and spirit, they become a drow. Such cruel irony. The elves are trying so desperately to convince everyone that they have nothing to do with the drow, the most vile, horrid race in the world, and it turns out the distance between a normal elf and a drow is but a single step. I see, so what now? Now I have one last favor to ask you. I still have friends left in Keonan. Real friends, ones I can trust. Send a letter to Evanara, the leader of the Border Defenders. Recount my tragic tale so it doesn't die as the Winter Council wants it to. I won't have the chance to speak the truth about it myself. Because you will have to end my life now, soldier. He looks at you calmly. There is neither threat nor fear in her words, only a plea for and acceptance of the inevitable. Maybe my mythic powers can return you to the path of light. Your curse can't be irreversible. Deep-seated fear appears on Kaelus's face. No more. I've already been changed once. I don't want to let anyone do... Even if you want to save me, I know that I would sooner slit my own throat than allow my soul to be reshaped once more. Can't give up. Don't listen to her, Gellius. Even when the wounded beg for death, a healer must keep fighting for every life. I've endured enough fighting, cleric. Thank you for your heartfelt words, but this case is incurable. Pray for me and let me go to Pharasma in peace. What if you can still be saved? There's a dark fate. Could there be a light fate? Maybe good deed could heal you. A light fate? That wouldn't be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? No, no such blessing exists. The road into darkness only goes one way. I've almost reached the end. The dark impulse in my heart have been growing stronger by the day. It's been getting harder and harder to retain myself to resist its urges. I've spent all my strength. When I saw Forn dying, I almost howled in delight. I wanted to dig my nails into his face, gouge out his eyes, mangle him in ritual. Not me anymore. It's the beast I've been turned into, and it will break free very soon. These are the last minutes of Kaelus's life. So please don't delay. Spare me the fate of becoming a monster. The curse that's damning you is true. Is the curse that's damning you truly stronger than a passionate heart? Stronger than a pure soul? Even as a drow, you will retain your memory, your personality. You do some good and struggle against the evil as before. I understand why you want so badly. You're afraid that you might be damned. I don't know. Maybe you will ascend from the darkness, but that path is closed to me. I'm exhausted. I can't fight any longer. Why do you seek death? Dark fate is claiming me. Yada yada. It's more the same. Oh man. He really wants to die. I'll kill her. Fine. Goodbye, soldier.
I will
I
not
did it
falter.
for her. He asked. Oh, man, I'm going to be heavy again. I'm a heavy boy. Alright, we need to drop some normal garbage. Open curved blade. Nobody uses. Brick falchions? No. I don't throw those away. Oh, here. Regular gloves. Drop a little bit more. Drop more than that, I think. Breastplate's not actually worth that much. Do that. There we go. Oh, there's more loot though.
Much ahead.
All right, get me out of here.
Our path.
Wait, there's more? What did I miss? Oh no, that's stuff I dropped. Yeehaw. All right, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Leave. Honestly, actually, I could have probably taken all that with me because I'm literally going into town immediately, right? So I guess I could have just taken it with me. Oh, well, too late now. Haha. Ba, ba, ba. Meow. Okay. I haven't got a mythic level in so long, so we need to go finish our mythic quest, because obviously we should be getting a mythic level there. And at the inheritor. The resonant voice of the majestic angel rings out through the hushed streets of Dresden. Hear his words from afar. They concealed it right under our noses. Without Xanthir's notes, that incarnation of corruption, even I would not have been able to locate the barrier. Surely the Herald of Iomade can rid us of this scourge? It is impossible, righteous one. I cannot do it alone. Wait, I hear the steps of one who brings hope. Greetings, champion. We meet again. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Welcome back. Valiant Earbeth and I have been discussing a new calamity that has befallen us. Specifically, this. The Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret. Beneath Dresden, the bowels of the earth, there lies one more bastion of the demons, the Midnight Fane. It would be a repository. It is the repository of a mighty rift. Hold on, I lost track where it was. A mighty rift through which the spawn of the abyss traveled to Galarian. The entrance to this place is right in front of us, blocked by a barrier that is accessible only to the demons. So this is where Monago fled to, and where all the demons in the city have been coming from. They can pass through the barrier freely, but we can't. It doesn't just stop us, it injures us too. It is much worse than that. The barrier is imbued with enormous power. An attempt to break through will trigger a magical explosion. I could protect you in the city from it, but even my powers will be insufficient to hold back the chaos and open the way. That is what disturbs me most. I cannot allow the demons to rebuild their armies and plot their next attack right below the sacred heart of the crusade. There must be a way to break through the barrier. Doubtless there should be. Only the gods are all-powerful. The deeds of all other forces can be counteracted. I think you should continue the crusade, making sure to carefully investigate all the demonic and cultist activity. Sooner or later, we will learn how to breach the barrier. Okay, cool. I didn't plan on... So that's what ends this act and starts the next act, if I understand correctly. We're about caught up to where I am, by the way. You think of the Sword of Valor? I don't actually care. Alright, goodbye. Whee!
I will
Where
guide
am
us.
I? Okay. Well, let me just go sell some stuff first. I got so much garbage. Actually, we also need to see the storyteller. I think
Godspeed.
he has some stuff for me, maybe? Found a page that might interest me. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past. Okay, so he just needs more pages. Oh, I have another. Oh, we have another story. Been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. She found me in the ivory labyrinth, her piercing gaze piercing through all my protective spells, as if they'd been cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last archmage of Keonan. She is powerful and insidious. She's the perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula, Demon Lord of Assassins. Oh my. She invited me to Alushinidia, the city of demons in the depths of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isles. The Lady in Shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listened to her praise, and I felt like a child being given a pat on the head for doing a simple chore for the first time. But this is no longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. He will help me decrypt the scribbles I copied in the ivory labyrinth. In return, I will serve as her court mage and spy for the next 16. Now, Alushinra is my home, and Nocticula is my Lady Shadow. Tell me about your life and in the place. Of all the places in the abyss, Elishinira is okay, that's it. Elishinira is the most civilized. My lady is to make her capital the face of the abyss. Place travelers from the other planes can visit without too much fear. I don't care. I am only here to complete my service, get the promised reward, and return to Galarian. However, strange as it may be, Elishinira's demons treat me honorably. They hate me, sometimes growl at me, but they never attack. I prepared many spells and am ready to use them at any moment, but I have no reason to. I have my own tower in the upper city, not far from my lady's palace. I've strengthened it with protective spells and set golems to guard it. I created a portal to Galarian at the top of the tower, one which only I can. It will be my escape route if I need to flee urgently. I expect an attack every day, but it never happens. It might sound ridiculous and surprising, but I think the demons of Alushira respect me. My lady in shadow has no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. She offered me help out of curiosity. I am something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. She offered me help, and I agreed. I must thank my lady for her generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Baphomet's Labyrinth. A bargain. Please continue. I can't smell anything but sewage. I hear some demon snores or death rattles, hidden by a cocoon of spells, invisible watching in a dirty alley in Elishinira's lower city. Two winged shadows sweep past, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets. But it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and have protected myself from Velix's wild. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kinney. Kinney? Sighs loudly and says again, "They are not coming." I shrug, just as I have done every time before. I'm not keeping. Kinney frowns and turns away in response. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face, and he carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes. Thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle moments, and I look away embarrassed. Have a little more patience. Soon our goal will be here. I'm sure of it. Mission of Alexia, tell me about her. The maddest succubus of all those born in the abyss. Even my lady in shadow can't but smile upon hearing the latest mayhem she stirred up just for fun. Surrounded by her 3 succubi friends, known as the Sinners, she flies naked over the city, crushing buildings with her raging scream. grabbing poor passerbys, taking them up in the air, and dashing them down into the rocks, getting into raging fights with no rhyme or reason. Truly, if Alexia is the bane of Elishanira, but also its wild heart. Didn't expect to find you had a partner. I didn't expect it either. Kinney is from Galarian, just as I am. He's a thief and a former slave. He escaped from the Cyclops of the dying empire. I met him before I left Galarian the Abyss, my old tower, a thief who sought not my life, but shelter, a place to spend the night, and protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kinney couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor and tangled in my traps, living vines. I freed the hapless thief. I wasn't angry at his intrusion. I was even glad to talk with the restless youth of the short-lived folk. I have no idea how much I had missed companionship. After that, Kinney often spent the night in my tower, partaking in my hospitality. Together we lived through terror of Earthfall. And when the time came, I took him with me to the Abyss. Recently, he's even helped me carry out some of my lady's tasks, those that give him the opportunity to make some. Partner, know about your goal to save Galarian? Yes, we discussed my plan many times. Sitting atop the tower, nursing goblets of warmed wine, and he shares my love for the dear Galarian and supports my desire to save its dude. My friend is not like me at all. He's young, hot-tempered, mischievous. He prefers to act first and deal with consequences later. Perhaps that is why we got along so well. Opposites attract. Please continue. Finally, my patience was seeing a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Elishanira would not lay a hand on him out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus Zephyrian, the ruler of Elishanira, who answers only to the Lady in Shadow herself. Passing a step away from me, Zephyrian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from a few of the witnesses. But I won't be fooled by his game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I've discovered this crystal of unknown power in one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. Hand holding out a heart-sized crystal burning in purple flames emerges from under the rags. The incubus's hand is shaking. Skin on his palm is smoldering. The demon's reflection... Okay, I'm sorry. I actually don't care anymore. Please continue. If you want, you can pause. But man, that was a lot. Okay. Thank you for your stories, I guess. I have more pages. Oh, God. Okay, please examine what I'm carrying. Okay. Let's do the gauntlets, sure. Cool. I got something. I don't know what. Oh, jeez.
Let us press on.
Oh, that took a little bit longer than I'd hoped. All right, what did I just get here? They grant the wearer's animal companion, as well as Azada dragon or lich skeletal companion. +6 bonus to the strength score. Beginning of the round, the creature must pass a will saving throw or start attacking party members. Interesting. Oh, God. Rage effects. Don't care. Okay.
We march ahead.
Okay, real quick. Make a decision about this. I don't know where I'm supposed to make a decision about that. I'll probably do so. I mean, I'm absolutely down to follow out her requests. Okay, hang on. Let me sell some garbage. That's why I came here. Blacksmith. Bulk sell. Mithril breastplate +2. Yeah, that might actually be pretty good. Studded armor of Trinity. There's no way that's good. A lot of chain shirts plus 2. Was that actually worth selling? Yeah, it's probably sellable. If they'll change shirt plus 3, I'll hang on to just in case. Their armor, bunch of infections. Belt of Con plus 2. We'll hang on to that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Ugh, got a little bit of congestion. As you can probably tell. Yeah, no one uses a Elven Blade. No one uses a Falchion. These are just trash. We don't actually have anyone who uses the heavy crossbow either. I'll hang on to it just in case. Longsword, huh? Okay, that's actually really good for, what's her name? Tila. Those bucklers. Hopefully this becomes something good later. I'll use light shields. Probably don't really need those, but we'll hang on to them just in case. I'm thinking about taking my natural armor off in place of Stormbane class, but the problem is I don't have anyone who gives me, Let me get rid of all these cloaks plus 2 on us. I don't want the skin leather. Not that good, honestly. Also, I don't think that's good enough. I mean, I guess I can stick that on. Better than my random +1 luck thing. I don't know. Okay, well, here's 180 grand. All right, so let's do a little bit of organization here. Do I have a quick rod at all? Thinned, reach, power, kinetic. Yeah, I would love one more quick rod. For Gellius. Does Woljif have one? No, it's just. Oh, he does. Hey, thanks for that, bro. Beautiful. Other than that, I think I was gonna swap out my gloves. I mean, what do mine currently do? +1 luck bonus to AC. Actually, no, the +1 luck bonus to AC is actually better, I think. Wait, why is my AC so low right now? I feel like my AC was higher before. Yeah, I want to keep this. That's 3 AC. It's a pretty big deal. Unless I can find someone who can cast Barkskin. Hang on. Can't the demon cast Barkskin? Oh, it's 10 minutes per level? Well. Okay. That's going to be really important. So I can keep Swarmbane class in case we go into swarms again. And then this necklace should go to Windwog, I think. And then when we're casting those spells, Windwog should get Barkskin and I should get Barkskin. Okay.
I will guide us.
Yeah, let's just go back up here. Okay, real quick. Do we have any other quests? We currently completed this. Find a way to remove the demonic seal. Yep, that's... What about the companion quest? Need 3 vials of magic essence, 1 bar of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, and 2 hides of magical... What am I missing? So, 3 vials of magic essence. I could probably just be searching. Okay, we've got that. 1 bar of cold iron. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're missing. I don't know where we find a bar of cold iron. I might look that up just to do the quest. Anyway, so, I'm sorry, did we do our companion? All of our companion stuff is taken care of. Yes. Yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't need to, like, talk to anyone while I was in town. We're good. Oh, right. There we go. Voice. Commander, please forgive the sudden visit. Nevia sent a messenger asking for me to come immediately. There she is. Oh. Greetings, Commander, revered cleric. A muscular, black-skinned man wearing Hell Knight's armor is walking next to Nevia. Despite the difference in height, he's obviously nervous around the delicate woman, looking around and biting his lip. Allow me to introduce Hell Knight, Ambassador of the Order of the Nail, Trevor Vanek. Greetings on behalf of the Order. Forgive me, I can't stay, duty calls. I have a pressing errand from headquarters. Yes, it's very urgent. Socio is silent. Lips are pressed together. He doesn't move, not even to breathe, seemingly. Cleric is staring at the visitor. So your name is Trevor Vanek, right? I serve the cause of the crusade. Must be true. We have to take our guest's word for it. He has no documents or insignia confirming his identity. What are you getting at? Nothing at all. Nevia casts a glance at Socio. The priest's mouth is twisted, and his fists are clenched. We're happy to welcome Dresden. We're happy to welcome you to Dresden, Trevor Vanek. Enough! Socio lunges at the guest, his face distorted with emotion. I suspect the cleric is about to throw a punch, but his clenched fist remains lowered. Who are you? How dare you call yourself by that name, scoundrel? Who, me? I'm not a scoundrel. People are always bad-mouthing me. There's a saying, the credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. Trevor Vanek is a proud knight. I won't put up with the slander. So, you were an imposter. Me? No, it's not true, I swear. Socio, is this Trevor? Of course not. But how does he know the name? Why is he wearing the black armor? And why do those words? Nevia, who is this? Great question. I have no idea. My guys blocked him when he was trying to threaten a merchant, the so-called order, and get a horse for free. Then he gave a familiar name. So I decided to organize a face-to-face for the long-lost brothers. You knew he wasn't Trevor from right from the off. You saw Trevor when he served in Canabras. Of course, but I hope that meeting you... Okay, throw him in prison. Later, nerd. Welcome to prison. Bye-bye. What the? Where did he come from? And you hear what he said about truth and lies? The credit won by a lie only lasts till the truth comes out. That is what they say in Andoran. Trevor used to say it often. Of course, one proverb doesn't prove anything, but I feel like this imposter knows my brother. Oh, Shellen, what's going on? Okay, so now we have to go interrogate him. Alright, so you're in charge of our provisions, right? So what's the problem? Oh, jeez. Supply situation is improving, but too slowly. Once the Fellows of the Crusade lost their connection in the Quartermaster service, they switched to dealing with cart drivers directly. Each supply caravan loses a cart or two on the way, and his driver tells us tales of how they were attacked by demons, or how rocks swooped in and carried off an entire cart. We catch these jokers, but it's getting out of control. We can't get them all, and we need to change something. You Pros, we have inspectors from Mendevian Treasury travel with each caravan. Someone experienced, someone who's ready to answer for the delivery with their life, and who knows how to keep the cream away from the cat, so to speak. There's a simple rule. If you can't beat them, lead them. We'll drop a hint to the brains of this lot to stick with us and fall in line. If they don't act up too much, they'll get their new uniforms and extra rations, and we'll... no, absolutely not. Soldiers are stealing from their own comrades. Like cats? What is it you said in whatever? Cream that got the mouse instead of the cat? Any case. This is wrong. We must convince them. Let the caravans be accompanied by priests from the capital. Under their eyes, the warriors will be aimed distant. We overlooked their antics when it was just clandestine trades, but theft must be dealt with quickly and severely. I agree with you, honestly. Material point income increased by 20. Fighting the marauders. All generals gain caravan master's feat. Oh, wait, that's actually pretty nutty. We don't care about the energy point income. Favoritism feat? Nah, it's not that good. I mean, it's good, but... Now, my problem is material points. That's not finance points. Okay, we care about the material points the most. Material points is by far the most important, so this is actually really, really, really good. We're literally increasing our material point income by like over 20% because we're at less than 100 right now. This is an army, and troublemakers must be subdued, not indulged. When Mendev sees the gear they send us is reaching us safe and sound, they'll send us more and quit being so stingy. It'll be done. I hope our caravans will be safe from now on, but I have a feeling that it won't last. Be the last time we have to. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, if they're literally stealing from the army, it's time to start hanging people from this. That's all I'm saying, haha. This is literally like the end of the world fighting for our lives against the demons, and these people are being little bitches.
Let us press on.
Is there anything else we need to do for the crusade before I go take a nap? Well, level up everyone and then take a nap. And I might re-level, treachery. A worried aide reports a crime has been committed in the Citadel. A few days ago, a night patrol officer did not turn up for guard duty. Unsuccessful search for him ensued. Suggested that they left... okay. Yeah, we can investigate. Buried in rubble, the body was found at the walls of Dresden. The nature of the wounds leaves no doubt that he was stabbed by a man or someone similar in appearance and build rather than mauled by a demon. Examination of the corpse in the area revealed that Chlor turned up to the crime site of his own volition. He then suffered a penetrating wound to the chest that made him unconscious before being finished off. The attempt at hiding the body seemed negligent. The interrogator concluded that the murderer was in no hurry and mastered the appropriate skills, so it must have left the body to be discovered intentionally. Okay. Thing. Okay, so I can do this. Shadow dancers, huh? Oh, no, wait. That's to hide it. Oh, marksman? Oh, baby, give me the marksman. I will just nut all over the place. I'm sorry, that's disgusting, but... The marksmen are so good. Give me more marksmen. Give me more. Give me them now. Alright, so it's time to level up our characters. I guess we'll just go ahead and do that next episode because we are at like 58 minutes. And you know how long it takes to level up characters, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next time. We're going to level up everyone. I'm probably going to redo her right quick. Make it quick and easy. Just because I forgot to take very important spells on her. Why is she in the negative so much? Oh, she take down. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the series. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.